live in San Francisco. A lot of people don't understand why I live in San Francisco. Here's my thing. Where else can you see a homeless man dressed like Santa Claus pooping in a mailbox? San Francisco. That's actually our flag. It's a homeless man pooping in a mailbox dressed like Santa Claus. Beautiful. I love San Francisco. I live in one of the poorest areas in San Francisco. Like I live in the Mission District, and even people in the Mission District are like, why do you live there? Why do you live in that part? You know? I love it. I love it there. I love it. You know? And here's the thing. If you've ever been to the Mission District, I think you know, all over the Mission District, there are signs for lost cats. Like, everywhere. Like, and here's the thing with the signs. They start out good. It's like, you know, at the top, lost cat. And then it has a picture of the cat. This is good. This is good. And then underneath it says, answers to the name Mrs. Butterstuff. And I'm like, alright, fuck you. Alright? Because I've owned a cat for years. And cats don't answer to their fucking names. I don't need to know the cat's name. Should be answers to can opener. Like, that would be a good little thing. And I wonder, what the fuck do they expect me to do? Like, I'm walking through the Mission and I see a cat like, Princess Meow Kanoki? Meow, it's me! Like, no, they don't do it. They don't do it. They're gonna fucking run away from it. But I'm a cat owner, and I will tell you this, if I ever lost my cat, I'd do the same shit. I would put up a poster, and right there would be a big picture of the cat, right at the top would say, free cat! Problem solved. Alright, I'm going to tell you a story about one cat I had. Oscar. Here's the thing, I found this cat on my doorstep. Tiny, fucking 3-week-old cat, shivering in the rain, just like, meow, right? In my heart, I had to bring it into the house, which is ironic because if it was a homeless guy, I'd be like, get the fuck off my porch, you piece of shit. But it's a cat, oh, I love you now, you know? And cats, people say men are like dogs and women are like cats. You've heard that, right? Men are like dogs, women are like cats. And it's true, because when you first meet the cat and it's looking at it with those big eyes, it's like, I'll never hurt you, I'll love you for the rest of your life, we'll be together forever and always. And then like a week later, it's shitting on your clothes and tearing apart your fucking apartment. You're just like, why did I do it? So anyway, I brought the cat into my apartment. And the first thing it did was give me fleas. Which is pretty shitty, right? Like, the shittiest thing was, a woman came to my apartment like 2 weeks later, and I got fleas all over the place, you know, and the cat was really small, so, you know, small cats do the kneading. You know the kneading? Where they climb up on your shirt and they suck on your shirt. And, man, bitches think that is hot. Like, they are into that. They are. Up until you're like, oh, we're gonna do something, I'm taking this fucking cat off me. And then they try and touch you with all the fucking cat saliva all over you. You're like, oh, I'll take off my shirt. Like, why are your nipples pruny? Whatever, that's cat spit. It's the truth. But here's when I knew this cat was an asshole, alright? The thing is, I used to sleep naked, alright? And I say used to, okay? And the cat was such a small cat, it would love to crawl under the blankets and just curl up on my stomach. Oh, yay! And so one morning, I had an erection. Not because of the cat. Not because of the cat. It's because I was in my 20s, and you get morning boners. I really miss morning boners. You know what I mean? It's a good way to trick your girlfriend into thinking you're really interested. So I got a boner, and the cat's on my stomach, and I lift up the sheets. I'm like, hey there, Oscar. And Oscar attacks my dick with the ferocity of a mountain puma. It's just, went to town. And as far as injuries to my penis go, like, that's number 4. It's not the worst one. I've got a lot worse. Like, you ever been to a farmer's market and found the last cucumber that's all beat up and shit? That's what I'm working with, alright? It's not pretty, okay? But here's the thing about a cat attacking your penis, is there's no good way to explain that to a woman. There's no right way. It's like, again, a woman comes to my fucking apartment and I take off my, hey, look at this, and they're, what? And I'm like, oh, no. It's not a venereal disease, it's, this cat was really fucking it's syphilis. It's syphilis. It's syphilis. So I was in Walgreens the other day. Walgreens, and as an inspiration buy, I decided to buy condoms, right? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You know, why not? And I get the 12-pack, right? Because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to buy in bulk. It's smart, right? And I looked, you won't believe this, I looked at the expiration date, and it said, you know, June 15th, 2012. And I'm just like, am I really going to have sex 12 times before June 15th? And I got the 3-pack. No joke to it. It's just a fucking depressing moment in my life that I wanted to share with a group of strangers. You want to talk about marijuana? Yeah? You want to talk? Where are my potheads? Actually, no, wait a minute. That was the first time I got the proper response to that. A bunch of people going, You are potheads. I like you. All right. Here's the thing with pot. I'm so disappointed. Why didn't we fucking legalize pot? Why didn't we like the arguments against the legalization of marijuana are some of the dumbest fucking arguments I've ever heard in my life. They are, right? They are. It's like, well, if we legalize marijuana, how do we keep it away from the children? The children. Meanwhile, I'm buying marijuana at high schools. Like, what the fuck? Another one I love this one. I love, like, well, marijuana stifles creativity. It just turns you into potato. You just sit there doing nothing. All that bullshit. Alright? I am more creative when I'm high than I am in real life. And I'll give you an example. Alright? Like, I would have never known that you could use Pop-Tarts as a bread substitute. Until I started smoking marijuana. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you haven't tried the hot ham and cheese on 2 strawberry Pop-Tarts, you are not living. It is amazing. Almost.
Andrew, it's out there, just chilling on the couch.
Fucking dumb arguments. The argument they should use against marijuana, the one that makes sense, is that marijuana makes you stupid. It does. It makes you stupid. It does. It does. Like, here's the thing. Yes, it does. Trust me. If you don't think it does, you're not high right now. Okay? Because if you were high right now, you'd be like, oh my God, he's right. How does he know what I'm thinking? I once got so high, there was nothing to eat in my house except for an entire box of dietary fiber granola bars. Some people have done it. I ate every last one of those fucking things. And thus began the worst week of my life. It was like being in 3rd trimester for a week. Just like, oh, God. Oh, I don't know when this baby's going to come. All I know is it's going to be painful and I want somebody there to hold my hand. Oh, I hope it doesn't tear. If you don't think marijuana makes you stupid, watch Mythbusters. They don't have an episode on it, but the fact that I get high and watch Mythbusters proves that I'm a moron. I mean, it's not like I can understand anything that's going on during Mythbusters. Right? When I'm high, I watch Mythbusters like people watch NASCAR. I'm just kind of watching like, come on, somebody blow up, blow up, blow up! Sad. The other day, me and my roommate Vinny were sitting there watching Mythbusters, smoking a joint. It was the toilets episode. So let's see who remembers. What's the cleanest place in a public bathroom? Cleanest place. Did you say toilet? No, people poop in the toilet. It's a toilet seat. Toilet seats, and the toilet seat is so clean you can use it as a plate in an emergency. I don't know what the fuck the emergency is. It has to be a big emergency, but it's an emergency. You can do it. All right. What's the dirtiest place? Dirtiest place. The door handle, right there, right up front. The door handle's filthy. And my roommate looks at me, he's like, why don't they just make the door handles out of toilet seats, bro? I don't understand. I wrote a letter to Mythbusters. It is the saddest letter you will ever read in your life. It's on the back of a Hershey's wrapper. It's a crayon. It's like, you should show the redhead more. She's hot. It had nothing to do with the conversation. Dangerous. Dangerous. How much time do I have left? Why isn't anybody liking me? Are you just letting me go as long as I want? Alright, well now I have to look at my fucking book. You want to hear another letter?
51 minutes.
I have 170 letters that I've written to companies. I'm not going to do them all. Don't get scared. All right. We'll do one more letter, then I'll get out of here. So this is a letter I wrote to Olive Garden. You know, because I'm Italian and we're family, right? So here's a letter I wrote to Olive Garden. You can see, oh, isn't that pretty? Olive Garden. I'm from fucking New York State. All right, give me a break. Olive Garden. I went to college. All right, here we go. Here's a letter that they wrote back from Olive Garden. Dear Mr. McLaughlin, thank you for your interest in the Olive Garden. Our guests are a very important set of eyes and ears, and we consider your feedback extremely valuable. That's weird. We consider your feedback extremely valuable to the success of our business. Comments such as yours keep us in touch with our customers and to help us provide the best service we can. Again, thanks for your interest, Olive Garden. Oh, that's sweet. Here's a letter I wrote to Olive Garden that inspired. Feels like me the other night. That's not a joke. There's something else. All right, here we go. Here's the letters that I wrote to Olive Garden that inspired this. Dear Olive Garden, unlimited salad and breadsticks. Webster's dictionary defines unlimited as without limits, restrictions, or controls, lacking boundaries or end, not subject to qualifications or exemptions. Last week, while dining at the Olive Garden, my faith in your company was severely shaken when I discovered that I had been the victim of some sort of malicious misadvertising scheme. The last time I had been this crestfallen was the bottomless cup of coffee incident, 1994. After only 5 hours in your restaurant, I and the business associate I was dining with. I don't want to do this. We're told that we would no longer be served additional salad or breadsticks due to the fact that the restaurant had closed an hour earlier. I tried to be reasonable. I calmly asked the waitress if she would give us enough salad and breadsticks to see us through the night until my associate and I came back the next day to continue our unlimited salad and breadstick feast. Your waitress said this would not be possible, and that if we came back the next day, we would have to order a new meal in order to continue getting additional salad and breadsticks. She also told us it wasn't customary to sleep in shifts during a meal in order to maximize the amount of time spent and food consumed in an establishment. I know she was just trying to get back at me because I asked her out. To which she declined. Lesbian? But as a businessman, I know the importance of preventing your employees' personal feelings from getting in the way of doing their duties. I have been a faithful Olive Garden customer for years, and have even done the tour of Italy, which I must say seems better than going to the actual country. That's Italians. I'm Italian, by the way, right? And with the exception of this one incident, I've always been pleased with you for your food service. Unfortunately, because of the unpleasantries of this horrific evening, I may no longer be able to return to your establishment for my weekly Wednesday and Sunday night Italian meals. I may have to begin satiating my love of authentic Italian cuisines and other well-respected restaurants in the area like Don Vittole's, Little Italy, or Chuck E. Cheese. However, you may be able to win back my patronage if you were to send me a token of your apology, perhaps some breadsticks, or an Olive Garden t-shirt, or my waitress Brenda's home phone number. I hope to be eating your food soon, Adam McLaughlin. Alright, I believe that's it. You want to meet? He has to wait for some people. I'll do one more joke. One more joke? Alright. So recently, do it. Alright, so recently I went to a Chinese buffet because I'm a big fat guy and I like to eat. And so I'm there, and after about 7 plates of food, my waitress comes up with my hint cookie, alright? Because it's not a fortune cookie at a Chinese buffet. It's a hint cookie. It's like, maybe it's time for you to go home, huh? 7 egg rolls is enough for any man. Go, Beardo, go. Alright. So she gives it to me, and I open up the fortune cookie, and my fortune says this, quote, unquote, you need to improve your workout regimen. That's some bullshit. That's me. Don't clap for that, man. That is fucking terrible. Because here's the thing, alright? Like, that's just me, alright? And not because it's a fat joke disguised as a cookie, which is just cruel. That is me. Alright? It pisses me off because it's not a fortune. A fortune tells you about the future. This is advice, alright? Pissed me off so much, I started to write my own fortune cookies for Chinese buffets. You want to hear one? I'm sorry, I have to read it. I haven't memorized it. You will need to poop in the next 2 hours. Now, when you get that fortune cookie, you're going to be like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. But I guarantee 2 hours later, you'll be sitting there like, oh my God, Confucius is right. No, it's amazing. You want me to keep going? All right. You want to do sex jokes? You want to do dirty jokes? All right, let's do a survey of the ladies. Ladies! How many ladies here have been to a bachelorette party? Shame on every one of you dirty women. Because the other week I performed at a bachelorette party. I wasn't stripping. Why are you fucking laughing like that? You like this shit? No, nobody wants it. I was telling jokes at a bachelorette party for the stripper, alright? And then, here's the thing, alright? Like, guys, we get a bad rep for bachelor parties, but it's all bullshit. Any guy who's been to one knows bachelor parties don't live up to the hype, alright? A bachelor party, if you haven't been to one, here's a bachelor party. It's a group of men that don't want to be hanging out, playing cards not interested in, smoking cigars they hate, drinking drinks they don't want, and then a 52-year-old stripper comes in, she got cigarette burns all over your body, you feel bad, and give her your money. Yay! Alright? It sucks. Women! Bachelorette parties, the bachelor comes in there. Hit me with your dick! I'm getting married tomorrow! Shame on you. I don't even go to strip clubs. Anybody like strip clubs?
Yeah!
I hate them. Strip clubs to me, strip clubs are kind of like saying like, yeah, I want to get an erection, but I want all my friends to be there when it happens. I hate strip clubs. I hate strip clubs because they all have the black light. You know what I'm talking about, right? The black light? That's some bullshit. Like, I am a lonely man. The last thing I need when going into a strip club is the CSI blood and semen detector. All in my fucking clothes. I know, I believe a lot. I also ejaculated to my socks. Here we go! Who doesn't? Hey guys, watch out. Keep your socks on you. Here's the thing, like strip clubs, they kind of baffle me. Like, I hit rock bottom in a strip club. I did, I hit rock bottom. I was there at noon. Whatever, go ahead. There was a buffet. Well, there you go. That's why I was there, right? And I'm sitting there just seeing how many chicken wings I can fit in